Let me see them titties. What's good, boys? What y'all up to? Night, what's good? I might be getting sick, and I don't know what to do. I have felt like every single day for the past 4 days, I have woken up and felt more like shit. But I don't know what to do. Let's fuck shit up, though. All-time Yankees going back into legend. Hopefully we don't suck ass today. Hopefully we keep hitting little ding-dongs. Oh. All right, brother, find me a game. Find me a game, please. So I'm not going to go live on TikTok or YouTube Shorts until we find something here. Place where blind man see. Oh, I got a new shirt. I'll show it later. I don't know where it is. I got to find it. But it's quite funny, actually. God motherfucking damn. There ain't nobody playing this shit. Rub it on my feet. Yeah, you want to rub it on my feet for me? I mean, AO? Well, the thing is that, like, the way I feel like shit is different every day. Like, a couple days ago, I had, like, a really bad sore throat, but, like, 45 minutes later, I was fine. The day after that, I was super congested. 45 minutes later, I was fine. Yesterday, I was, like, sweaty as fuck when I woke up. 45 minutes later, I feel fine. Oh, you got scammed. Scammer gets scammed. Night, what's good? But it's just, today it's just like, I'm just like, blech. You know? Like, I got like a little bit of a cough. Who knows? Teddy Dundee. This name actually seems familiar. Oh, I don't have game sound. Hell yeah. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I do. Refund? Hell no. Brother, you didn't pay the troll toll. That's on you. If anything, that would have got you timed out. Thoughts of the Nationals offseason? I honestly, I completely forgot that Wisebot does that. Totally forgot that Wisebot even does that.
Hiya! 0-1.
How to lose gracefully, he says. I do think that the Orioles actually do regress a little bit this year.
0-2.
I see them getting under 90 wins. Wisebot is not even cooking; it's frying. Nah, shit.
0 balls.
I will tell you, Knight, most Yankee fans don't care about Soto anymore. Like, obviously, people freaked out when, like, the signing first happened, but at this point in the game, they don't care anymore. Nah, shit. Well, that's kind of the way I am with Soto. Like, obviously, I would prefer Juan Soto to be on the Yankees. But at the same time, we could make our team better without him. You know? Make some breakfast with your mom. Go for it. What you making?
No balls. 2 strikes.
Gregory with a follow over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I'm a whore. You know that? That ball needs to be absolutely dicked on. Tell you what, my TikTok boys. Let me fix something for y'all.
Leading off for the Aztecs, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Uh-oh. All right, let me do this real quick for y'all. Oh, y'all can't see me. Hold on. One sec, guys. Scene is the same. Oh, shit. Oh, titties. Titties and beer. Titties and beer. What is it? Video capture device? Hell yeah. Hi. There we are. Sorry, guys. Let me fix this for you. I'm getting you a little scoreboard for TikTok so y'all can actually see what the score is and all that kind of shit. Alrighty, so there's that. Add source. Go video capture. Ekbaklai. Oh, tits. Son of a bitch. Alright, how does this look for y'all? Am I excited about MLB 25 having college teams? I'm kind of indifferent about it, quite honestly. I'm kind of indifferent. I've been hearing this take a lot. The Yankees are one Aaron Judge injury for another fight for 500. I don't think it'll be a fight for 500. I mean, obviously our offense would be lacking, but
it's 0-1.
I don't. I think because let's compare it to 2023. I think the Yankees roster offense wise is much better than what it was in 23 when Judge went down. I mean, you know, we got guys like Jazz, we got Bellinger. Goldschmidt's kind of a 50-50. He's either going to be really good or really bad. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Seth, let's not talk about other streamers like that. Not you, Nats fan, Seth, other Seth. I just saw you popped in. I think the Yankees look way better. I wouldn't say way better. I think, if anything, it's the same level. You know, obviously I can't say it's better until the season actually begins. And, like, we see how they play. But, you know, we'll kind of see. I will say, I think the Yankees are more balanced without Soto. You know, it's not 2 good hitters and then the rest. You know, they got Fried, they got Bellinger, they got Goldschmidt. Like, they're kind of, you know, they got a couple bullpen pieces. You know, they're rounding out their team. It always hurts my team when their one player gets injured. That is true. I like the Goldschmidt deal, though, cheap. It is low risk. And that's the thing. If Goldschmidt sucks by the All-Star break, they could just DFA him. Will they? Probably not. But, like, you know, if he has a bad year, we just move on. And we go get Murakami or Vlad. You know, it's that simple. I think Fried and Williams. Yeah, Fried and Williams would be huge. No, not you, Seth. That other one. I mean, Seth, the way I see it, he has to watch Davies and Bayer. He has to watch 4 different chats with hundreds of people each in it. It's hard to keep up with that. I made a fantasy of the Orioles community on Twitter. Won't be getting a gunner, most likely. Oh, probably not. Unless you're, like, number 1. Is MLB 25 going to be good with college teams? I mean, the college teams will only affect Road to the Show. So, I don't think that's going to really have an outcome in how good the game is. I mean, I do think the game will be good, or at least decent, but I mean, it's still kind of to be determined. Oh, no, Trey.
Ball.
Would be cool to get college uniforms in Diamond Dynasty. I agree with you there. That would be cool. I agree with you. They could get Vlad since he's a free agent. Yeah, Jesus Christ. My only thing with Vlad is that Vlad is not, he doesn't want to go to the Yankees. He's already said that. The only way he goes with the Yankees is if they give him some massive amount of money, which is way more than any other team in the league, and I doubt that happens. Make the play. We use them for sure, but I would say, yeah. MX bikes. All right, Liam, calm down. My first pick, I might get Felix as a closer. Do not choose a closer as your first pick in the in fantasy. That is a horrible idea. I'd happily take Vlad, but we'd have to overpay him. Oh, I mean, every free agent you ever get will be an overpay. You sign him because you overpay him, you know?
1-1.
Yeah, no, do not. Closers are something you get in, like, the 15th round. Look at Aaron Judge! Known third baseman!
He's out.
He could go to Miami. How the hell do you think that Miami is going to spend the amount of money it takes to get Vlad Jr.? Huh? I wish you could play a season online. That would be cool. I do think I do wish they bring back what is it? Online franchise. But no one ever played it, so they got rid of it. The Mets overpaid Soto by a mile. Yeah, but Soto's also a future Hall of Famer as a lock. I mean, Vlad's on pace for that, but you know, Soto is an automatic Hall of Famer when he retires. They need help because they suck. Yeah, I mean, they suck because they don't spend money. That's the problem.
That's a ball.
1-1.
Shit.
Yeah, the Marlins won't sign anybody. The Marlins will sign a new hot dog vendor. That's what it is. Go Boston. Or Boston fucking stinks. I love how Boston fans think that they're going to win the division. It's like your team barely got better, if at all. I have standard positions, first, third,
That's
second
inside.
short.
That's a
It's
ball.
all. I mean, yeah. I mean, whatever the default is for,
That
what's
missed.
it called?
That's a ball.
Whatever the default is for fantasy is
Count's
fine.
full.
Watch what? You signed an unproven pitcher, and everyone else stinks. Marlins would probably call up 3 future All-Star, 5-tool players, and 1 elite pitcher, and trade them all for a bag for a bag of Doritos and some Pepsi. Not even a Coke product. Fucking Pepsi. Imagine a world where the Nationals have Ethan Holiday at third, CJ at short. Well, CJ has to stop gambling first. That's the
0-1.
thing. No, I know, hard.
2.
Pirates signed Tommy Pham and Andrew Heaney.
0-2.
Ugh. Ew. Bubba Chandler, sure, dog. Dodgers, Angels, Houston. I think it'll come down to Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, like it will be for every top free agent for the next 10 years. I could actually see him going to San Diego. Because they'll give him a check. Yeah, the Giants, them too. I could see the Giants. Boston got better. They improved the rotation and strengthened the lineup without selling the farm. They absolutely sold their farm, excuse me? I mean, I know they still have, like, their top 2 guys, but losing Kyle Teal is a big loss. Not to mention that Garrett Crochet is unproven. He had 1 good year and is injury prone. What do you think MLB Online, like 2K Online, would be good for MLB The Show? Absolutely not. This game barely survives connections of 1v1. A 9v9 would be an absolute shit show, and it'd have a huge quitting
0
problem.
balls, 1 strike.
That's through. Nope. Okay, that's cool.
He's out.
We should make the Andrew Heaney a bannable offense. Honestly, though. CJ's at a card shop opening packs. Shocker. I don't think he goes to the Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are in full rebuild mode. Yankees are better than Boston at basically everything. Pretty much. Yeah.
1-0.
Red Sox have a chance to. The only way the Red Sox win the division is if the Yankees go through tens of injuries.
Ball.
If Judge, Stanton, Cole, Fried, Williams, all those guys go down, yeah, the Red Sox will win the division. But I'm not relying on half of the Yankees roster to be hurt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You think the Dodgers win another championship? Absolutely. The Dodgers are by far the best team in baseball, and it's not even close. Hit a homer and replay it? I gotta hit a homer first. Boston's relying on Bregman to be the missing piece. Exactly. Corey, what's good, man? Yankees can grow beards now. I don't really care about that, quite honestly. That's one of those things that's never bothered me. Orioles will lose 10 to 15 more games than they did last year. I could actually see that. Maybe not 10 to 15, maybe 5 to 10. But I could actually see them being much worse than they were last year.
Hee-haw!
No disrespect to Alex Bregman, but what year is it?
1-1.
Well, my thing with Bregman is that, like, his numbers are already fading. You know, he is not a $40 million a year player. Sorry. He's not that good defensively. He's not that good offensively. The Tigers? I think the Tigers will be better this year. I could see the Tigers winning their division, quite honestly. But that division's also kind of weak. Bregman is still good, and Boston's perfect for... I don't think Bregman's that good. That might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think he's that good. 5 years ago, sure, let's go with that. But at this point in his career, he's not a $40 million player. Oakland lost to their teams. They did. Well, they lost their teams because no one's willing to go spend the money to go watch those teams.
Ball.
There's other markets like Vegas that are close by that you can make a shit ton of more money. You know, Oakland is just a dying city, unfortunately. He's slash 260, 453, 758. He's average. Exactly. Try being a Mariners fan? No, thanks. No, thanks. If I do a fantasy MLB, should I draft him? Draft who? Oh, Matt Chapman? No, probably not, unless you have to. I think there's much better players than that. As a Houston fan, I'm sad about Bregman being gone. Bregman's still producing. Yeah, but he's not at nearly at the level that he was. How do you think the A's would do in Las Vegas? Well, unless their owner decides to spend more money, they're not going to do anything. But my theory with the A's is that they're going to move to Vegas, and then he's going to sell the team. But we'll see if that actually happens or not. His career best splits are in Boston. That's probably why he wants to go there. I mean, he went there because he made $40 million, but if you told me in 3 years I was making 120, I'll go to any team you want.
He's going.
'91st percentile for what, though? Specifically.
Leading off for Savannah, the left fielder.
You think the Angels are wasting Trout? I don't think so. Trout wants to be on the Angels. He's had multiple opportunities to be traded, and he said no every time. So don't blame the Angels.
No ball.
He didn't want to go to Detroit because their stadium is bad to hit in. That too. Yeah. Detroit also historically is not a great team to be on long term. You know, they'll have their few years where they do really well, but like as like a 10-year stretch kind of thing, they're just not one of those teams. I don't click links unless there's a channel point redemption for it.
That's in. Ball.
Greg was also a 4-win player last year. What do you mean, 4-win?
Hee-ha!
Or did you mean war?
Right 2.
Come on, man.
1 and 2's the count.
Mike Trout wanted to be on a weak team. I mean, it's not so much like him wanting to be on a weak team. I think it's more of like a loyalty thing. Thank you. Yay, we did something. Get by him. Damn it. F4. Gotcha. Okay.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Come on, dude.
Up.
I'm late where I should be early, and I'm early where I should be late. You think Trout will win? No, Trout will never win a championship with the Angels. The Angels will not win a championship within the next 5 to 10 years. I will tell you that right now. The whole player switching teams all the time is a more modern thing. Used to be the normal for guys to stay on their team for one career. Exactly. I think if Trout ever does leave the Angels, it'll be like, I mean, after his current contract expires, which is still a long time, and it'll be like a 1-year deal with the Phillies because that's his hometown team. You know, like, and at that point in his career, he'll be practically useless. He'll be there for vet presence at that point. Well, Soto's a little different. Because, like, Soto going from, you know, Washington to San Diego to the Yankees, like, those are trades. He had no say in that. So hyped for the MLB 25 and the Yankees baseball. I'm with you, dude. I think 25 will end up being a pretty solid. That's crushed. Okay, thank you. I think 25 will be a solid game. I've been liking everything I'm seeing so far. Trout is borderline unmovable with the current deal. Well, and even if he was movable, like, he could say no, which is what has been happening. The Angels have wanted to trade Trout for a decent time now.
Aye. 1-2.
You think he'll win a championship after he gets traded? I mean, he won't get traded. So that's a, you know, kind of unfortunately a moot question. Didn't he ask for a Washington trade for Soto? Maybe. But to be fair, you would too on that team. I don't think he asked for the trade. He just declined the extension. And then that prompted them to make the move. I think that's what happened. Don't quote me on that. But which, quite honestly, from a, you know, if you're looking at a front office perspective, if your best player says no to your $500 million extension, he's not re-signing with you. Trade him. That's the smartest thing that's the smartest thing that you could do. You know that he's not going back. It's crazy that the Angels are the two best players when healthy and didn't win a playoff game. I mean, that's honestly English. The Angels are the prime example of why you need a balanced roster. Because you could even count in Rendon for that. When the Angels picked up Rendon, he was a top third baseman in the league. You know, before he got plagued with injuries. And, you know, Trout, Rendon, Ohtani, they had nobody else besides that. So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, no wonder why they kept losing. That was their situation.
That's a ball.
What do you think went wrong with the Angels? They're not willing to spend money on the right things. They'll go out and sign a top guy for $45 million, but they'll do nothing after that. If Trout would have been traded, it would have been like 2 to 3 years ago. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with that, actually. The Braves look scary if healthy this year. Yeah, the Braves will be a good team. I think the Braves roster is good enough for the next at least 5 years to be a top team in the league. You know, barring anyone retiring or getting super injured. And even guys like Acuna who are, you know, keep blowing out ACLs. I mean, Acuna is still a top player. You know, injury or not.
2-2.
Why would Mike Trout not get traded? Because he doesn't want to. B, his deal is so expensive that not every team can afford that. A lot of the teams with the farm systems to support a trade like Mike Trout aren't willing to pay his contract.
Nope.
And honestly, at this point in his career, you know, in his early 30s, you're not getting what you're, you know, a max value out of him at this point. At this point, you just kind of ride it out. Especially because he has that progressive back injury, too. That too, Sergeant. That too. He's not a guy to jump ship for a ring. That's never been his way of playing. I mean, like I said, they've had situations where they wanted to trade him, and Trout said, "No, please don't trade me." He's like, he has said, "I'm committed to this, you know, this franchise. Don't trade me." Sergeant with the follow over on TikTok, much appreciated. Welcome in. Get out of here. Thank you. Why would my he tries to get a championship? Will Mike Trout retire without a championship? Probably. Yeah. I also don't think winning a championship means anything for legacy. Now, if you win like 6 or 7, different story. But like, there are so many top players in baseball history that never won a ring. Yeah, Joshua, fuck out of here with that bullshit. Believe and follow Jesus, please. Get out of here. If Trout wanted to leave, he would never extend the extension. Exactly. Trout is like the first person that actually kept their promise and staying. Exactly. Like, Griffey doesn't have one. Bonds doesn't have one. Like, Bonds is the best player we've ever seen. You know, Ohtani had to go join the Avengers to get one. You know, like... Got him. Thank you. Tyler with a follow over on TikTok. Sorry, I just saw that. Much appreciated.
The third baseman, number 99, Aaron Judge.
All right, Judge. We warm up with you against Randy, so let's do this. Oh, I'm a whore. I could see Harper winning one. I don't see the Phillies winning one with Harper on that team. The problem with the Phillies right now winning a championship is that they have to get through the Dodgers. And good luck. It's just not going to happen. Unless that team gets severely injured, it's just not going to happen.
The left fielder, number 3.
I don't know. I thought Bonds had at least one. Nope. Nope. He was retired by the time the Giants got good. As a Philly fan, I want to die. Do you think Aaron Judge will win a championship?
No balls, 2 strikes.
I don't know. I mean, I hope the Yankees win a championship within the next, 8 years or so. But, I mean, a lot has to go into that. He's out. Thank you, actually. Thank you. Yeah, and the NL East is going to be competitive for the next couple of years. Oh, 100%. I mean, right now, in my opinion, the Braves and the Phillies are about on the same level in terms of overall talent. So, and they're honestly both on about the same timelines, too, of when they're, like, kind of expected to not be good anymore.
That's a ball. Outside.
Do you remember me? Low-key, no. God damn it. What happened to the Yankees in the World Series against the Dodgers? They were never favored in the first place, and they got beat by a better team. I mean, the Dodgers signed $1 billion worth of players. They should have won that series. As a Pirates fan, I want to die. Andrew Heaney, he is ass. As a Yankees fan, Andrew Heaney is absolute ass. Jet, what's good, man? Obviously, the Dodgers are the favorites. I really like the Braves this year. I like the Braves too, but it's the Dodgers. Come on. I wish our bullpen didn't buy their Cancun tickets in April. Maybe we would have gotten touched by the Mets. I'm JB. Well, I could see that. Man, fuck the Mets. Yeah, fuck the Mets. Fuck the Mets. That's all right. Clay Holmes is their starter now, so you're probably better. Think Rizzo will retire. I think he might sign a 1-year deal with somebody. Suck for the year because he can't see anymore. And then he'll retire, which is really unfortunate because I like Rizzo. But that whole concussion situation fucked him up. Red Sox Nation? Ass. No one's beaten the Dodgers last year. No one's beaten the Dodgers this year. They got better.
1-1.
In the 5th inning of the World Series. Again, I mean, even if the Yankees won that game, Gregory,
There you go.
the outcome doesn't change. Like, they still would have lost the World Series. The problem with the Yankees, at least in the World Series specifically, they had so many bad coaching decisions that it fucked them. Because, like, if they won Game 1, that could have set the tone for the series and actually possibly could have let them win it. But no, we decided to put a guy who hasn't thrown in 45 days, and Freeman hits a fucking cock rocket off of him. Thank you. Rizzo's a beast with the Cubs. Are the Yankees going to get the best at it? Well, Rizzo was very good with the Yankees until he had that concussion situation. Once that happened, he fell off. But before that, he was great. He had like 800 OPS. Dodgers team was arguably the greatest team ever assembled in sports history. I agree with you. I expect him to be like 98 Yankees level right now. Like, 115 wins, basically sweeping their way through the playoffs. That's what I expect. The only reason I hate the Mets is because of their fans. Valid. Hindsight 2020. What do you mean? Favorite part of what they say, well, his numbers were good in that situation against that type of hitter. And it wasn't, because it's Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman is good lefty-lefty. They're so cocky and they think they have the best team. Oh, Mets, yes. Coming off injury in the biggest moment of his life. Like, oh, not even that. But it's like, you know, I don't know. It's frustrating as fuck. The only thing stopping the Dodgers is injuries. And even then, though, they have so much depth that injuries might not even matter. Good pitch. Phillies season prediction, you'll be second in your division. But make the playoffs. Form Los Angeles, California is my favorite team. Ew. Let's go Doyers. La Doyers. Fuck the Doyers. White Sox winning 50 games this year. That's funny. Try 35. Honestly, the over-under for the White Sox is 35.
He's out.
Dodgers are going to have the best regular season team ever. I can see them winning like 118. I could see that. I don't think that's unrealistic. I don't think that's unrealistic at all.
Here.
He hit a lot of money off the hit. I had
0-2.
Freeman over. Oh, Jesus. Good Lord.
No, that
Rudy
hit,
with a
that's
follow
the
on
ball.
TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Atta boy, Mickey. I still think Phillies, D-backs, and Braves match up well against the Dodgers. I don't think they will. If you look at the Dodgers roster, there is no team in baseball even close to that. Do you think the White Sox will lose every game? No, that's physically impossible. Manfred was talking about a salary cap. See, I don't think baseball needs a salary cap. What needs to happen is the cap on deferment. Because my thing is, like, if your team wants to go out and spend $600 million, you should be allowed to do that. You know, you'll pay your luxury taxes, you know, however much that will be. But it's like, you're paying your players right now. So, you know, 5-10 years from now, you're not doing that anymore. Like, you look at a team like the Dodgers, they're deferring over $1 billion of money. That's ridiculous. Playoffs are a different story. They are a different story. That is true. What happened to the White Sox last year? Why did they lose a lot of games? Because they're the worst team in baseball history. You look at that roster, and there's not a single solid player on there. Especially now that Garrett Crochet is in the Red Sox.
Oh, yeah.
That was the only light of that team.
0-1.
Like, I don't even know how to say that. I'll call you White Brownie. White Brownie with a follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Welcome in. All depends on who gets hot at the right time in the playoffs. How many games do you think the White Sox will win? Probably 35. Why are we replaying? I see 35 to 40. Genuinely.
That's a ball.
I think someone already said this, but what comes down to the Dodgers not winning are injuries. If they're a healthy team, nobody beats them, and it's not even close. Boston's a better team than the Yankees. How? There is not one category that Boston is better than the Yankees in. And to say that is crazy.
Ball.
You don't think the White Sox win 60? Absolutely not. Did they even win 40 last year? Oprah with a follow over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Dinkle with a follow on Twitch as well. Welcome in. Watch this season. I mean, we can make guesses all year. Oprah could be the fucking Pope this year. Doesn't mean it's gonna be right. Let's hope that Conrad with a follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Welcome in. They always had better Dominicans. Who had better Dominicans? Let's hope the roster's gonna be like the Warriors 2016 roster. They're a super team. They're a team like the Yankees, Tigers, or even the Guardians coming to beat. Did you just say that the Tigers and the Guardians can beat the fucking Dodgers? Ugh. No! That's insane! Boston? Oh, fuck off. I don't care about that. Look what happened in the World Series. Look what happened in the World Series, Yankees fans. Bro, they played the Avengers! Who was on that Cavs team? Let me know. A bunch of fucking bubs. Look at Aaron Judge playing third base. Known third baseman.
Huh.
The Yankees blew it. How do you blow a series that you were never expected to win? Explain that to me. How do you blow a series that nobody expected you to win in the first place? That's just not how that works. Hit him on 2. It was pretty clear whoever came out of the NL was winning the World Series. Right. You can tell who actually watches. Well, I think the Yankees could have beaten the Mets. You know, there was definitely a chance of that. They called who called the Yankees to win? Yankees fans? Probably. Because they're unrealistic.
Ah!
There is no way
Zero
you
balls,
look
one
at the
strike.
2 rosters going into the World Series going, oh yeah, the Yankees will win. You know, was there a
0-2.
chance? Yeah, obviously. There's always a chance. The Yankees were not the better team going into that series. On paper, off paper, simple as that.
Hoo-yah!
Javi Baez is washed and horrible. That is quite true. He is quite indeed horrible and
That's a
washed.
ball. Ah!
He said, I know, that's the point. We beat
1-2.
you with our bullpen, he says. Again, the Dodgers were the better team going into the World Series.
That missed.
Dude,
That's
what
a
the
ball.
fuck? The Dodgers literally had to spend $1 billion to win a World Series, though. That's the thing. And no one ever brings that part up. We had a hurt team. No, the fuck you didn't. You had 3 healthy MVPs on your team. 4. The only thing that can go over to get the Dodgers is the Padres? No. Absolutely not. They had a pretty equal Yankees pitching as dirt. No, they're not, but that's cool. The Mets have a go Nick 3000 Madrigal. Oh, God.
0-2.
Yeah, no one was beating the Dodgers. Like, that's crazy. Yankee fans spending about... I'm not crying about spending. I'm saying I expected the Dodgers to win. If the Yankees spent $1 billion in the offseason, I would expect them to win. It's that simple. I'm not saying it's not fair. I'm just saying, yeah, they spent $1 billion. They should win. I'm just building expectations based off of what they spend to build their teams. 2010 Giants could have swept the Dodgers. I don't know about that. Stanton, Soto, Verdugo, Loki. No, fucking Verdugo is hot dog shit. Fuck that guy. That guy stinks.
Hiya!
Has he signed with the team yet?
It's 0-1.
Yeah, Verdugo is god awful.
Nope, that's outside.
Crybaby
Ball.
Yankee fan. I'm trying to figure out where I'm crying here. It's wild how you admit that the other team you played was better and you're considered a crybaby. As a Red Sox fan, I'm glad Yankee fans suffered the wrath of Verdugo. Dude, he's so bad. Playoff Stanton is him? Sure. I wish playoffs... Oh, attaboy. Get out of here. Stay fair. Thank you. I wish playoff Stanton was always that kind of Stanton.
Now pitching, Justin Martinez.
Stanton's washed up. He just keeps getting hurt. That's all.
Hiya, what?
About to go on TikTok real quick. Go for it. Let's see. Crying about them spending money with the Yankees do the same thing. I literally just said I'm not crying about them spending money. I'm saying if a team spends $1 billion, I expect them to win. Doesn't matter who they are. I want the Yankees to spend $1 billion. They won't. But if they do, I expect them to win the World Series. That's just kind of how that works. Bandito with a follow over on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in.
That's a ball.
Corey Seager
One
over
ball, one
Judge every
strike.
day of the week. No. Absolutely fucking not.
Foul.
You should play third for the Yankees. Low key, I might end up doing it better than whoever they currently have.
No. Ball.
Fucking my dead grandmother could be better than the third. She could be better than the current third baseman. Fucking DJ LeMaycock. Man stinks. Hey, he's safe.
Save.
Vladdy going to Cincinnati with Ellie. Low key, that actually might be kind of a dark horse pick. I would actually kind of like to see that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think that happens, but that would be interesting. LeMaycock is actually fucking hilarious. Bobby Witt over Judge. That's crazy because Aaron Judge is better. They should just put Oswaldo at third. I don't think Oswaldo's an everyday player. I don't think his offense is. I don't think he has enough offensive talent to be an everyday third baseman. He needs to stay as kind of that like 10th guy, you know, utility player. Witt is definitely better than Judge. How? Judge beat Witt literally in every offensive statistic last year except stolen bases. This guy talking like he's a pro. I don't gotta be a pro to know what I'm talking about. Basic statistics tell me what I need. If you have a guy that can't even hit league average in OPS, why would he be an everyday player? It doesn't make sense.
That's the ball.
Christian with the follow on TikTok. Welcome in. Much appreciated. Ronald, what's good, man? It all means nothing if Judge can't show up when it matters most. I disagree with that. I think the Yankees can win with Judge doing nothing in the postseason. Peraza might be. I think they'll probably end up trying Peraza at third. I don't think he ends up being the full-time option. They keep saying that LeMahieu's going to play there, and that's going to be a fucking problem.
No balls. One strike.
I mean, LeMahieu's career is just over. I like Dominguez too, but he needs to kind of prove himself this year. He needs to, honestly, he just needs to stay healthy. Oswaldo's a better fielder. I don't think he's that good as a third baseman, quite honestly. His stats don't really show that he's a good third baseman. Is that 24? MLB 24? Yes. Think the Yankees win against any other team in the playoffs besides the Dodgers? I agree with that. Exactly. The Dodgers are a super team, as they should be. You know, I like I said, going into that series, and this is not me complaining that they spent money. If a team spends as much money as the Dodgers did, yeah, I expect them to win. I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Oh.
What do you think about the Rangers? I think they'll be mid as fuck. Bro's 250 plus and thinks he could go play third. Sure, why not? Brother, if you think I'm actually saying that I'm going to be a better third baseman than like Oswaldo Cabrera, you're high as a kite. If you genuinely think that I could play third base for the Yankees, or you think that I think that, you're high as a kite. Please go seek therapy.
Foul ball.
The Rangers will win. I mean, to be fair, the Rangers are also playing in the worst division in baseball. So, if they do win, I could see that. I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, it's for early access. This dude's just hating. No. Being realistic. I think the Dodgers win the next 5. I don't know about 5 years in a row. Attaboy. I definitely see them getting at least two to three more in the next 5 years, though. If everyone stays healthy. People also need to get fucking real, like saying they had a Mickey Mouse World Series. I mean, they did have a Mickey Mouse World Series in 2020 just because it was COVID year. I mean, fucking DJ LeMahieu had like a 1-2 OPS that year. Let's acknowledge some things.
Break 2.
Red Sox better? No.
Oh,
What do you think about the Phillies this year? I think the Braves will out them like always. They'll be a second place team in their division most likely, and then make the playoffs. They'll battle with the Mets for number 2. Mets over the Yankees? Nope. Mets don't have a single thing better than the Yankees. If the Dodgers don't win 2 to 3 the next 5 years, that team underperformed. Oh, 100%.
No, that's
100%. Every other team we're in the same position. Yep. Yep. Aaron Judge dropped the ball on New Year's. Sure, dog. Why not? Don't sleep. I think the Royals will actually be a pretty solid team this year. Now that their stars are developing, I think that, especially if Vinny Pasquantino stays healthy too, I think the Royals can win their division. I think it'll be between them and the Tigers, quite honestly. The 15 with the follow on TikTok and Eric with a follow as well. Much appreciated, boys. Mets better shortstop. I mean, okay. Talk about overall team, not individual positions. The Yankees are a more well-rounded team this year and have better pitching. That is true. Yeah, the Orioles have no pitching, and they lost Santander, exactly. What about the Blue Jays? They'll die into mediocrity like always. More worried about the Mets and the Braves? Honestly, though. No, Braves will win. I think the Braves are a better team overall than the Mets are.
Now pitching.
Not just Judge. Oh, it's not even that, Christopher. It's not even so much that, like, oh, just Judge dropped. The Yankees were not the better team going into that series. The Dodgers were easily a better team last year. Soto sucks at defense. He's only good at hitting. He should be a DH. I don't think he's that bad at fielding quite yet.
Ball.
Eventually he will be, though, I think. Andrew with a follow on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Depends on if Acuna stays healthy. That is true. I will give you that. Yeah, if Acuna stays healthy, I think the Braves will be a pretty good force in the NL East. DJ with a follow on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. I think I need to become the owner and GM of the Phillies. Sure, go for it, bro. Braves are bound to get hurt. You can't rely on injuries, though, you know? The Braves could be good. There's a lot of factors at play. That is true. Go Stros. Fuck the Astros. You're glad you got rid of Soto? No, that's crazy talk. I would love for Juan Soto to still be on the Yankees, even with the crazy contract that he has. Juan Soto's Juan Soto. Juan Soto's Juan Soto. To say you're happy he's off the team is crazy. The Rage is getting Vlad. I could see that. I don't think they trade. I think they just wait to the offseason and sign him if they do get him.
Ball.
Thoughts on Warriors retiring Andre Iguodala's number? That's actually really funny. I'm not gonna lie. Give me Andre Iguodala. How do you think Scherzer will go? I mean, considering he's like 40, probably not great. I think if anything, he'll be like league average-ish. Maybe a little worse. He did play out of his mind with the Warriors. That is true. No, Soto definitely cared about being on the Yankees. And Soto's defense was bad no matter what team he was on. That wasn't just a Yankees thing. Yankees signed Goldschmidt as a one-year rental, so they go out. I think they're either going to go after Vladdy or Murakami. Well, I know they're going to go after Murakami, but they're going to try to get him. And my thing with Vlad, I don't think Vlad wants to be a Yankee because he's outright said before that he doesn't want to. Bregman should be interesting in Fenway. I don't think Bregman will really do anything crazy this year. Jason Dominguez, Brody.
Mariano Rivera.
Ball.
Verlander or Scherzer? I think they'll both be pretty mid, honestly. Red Sox overpaid? Oh, 100%. Bregman's going to be like Trevor Story. I'm not going to go that far. I think Bregman will post similar numbers to how he did last year. Dodgers and Mets will collapse in November. I mean, considering baseball's not played in November, sure, let's go with that. There's a report that came out saying that he's not shutting down the Yankees yet. Oh, okay. Yeah, you never know then. Verlander's getting old. Not getting old. He is old. He's 42. Now, granted, he is a future Hall of Famer, but he's an old fuck. Juan Soto first bat for Mets was insane. I mean, it's spring training. The Yankees are getting rid of Rizzo. He's already gone. He's already gone. I do have Twitch run amok. It is the same as the TikTok.
Ball.
What's the best division in the league? Probably NL West. NL West has some good teams. Outside of the Rockies, of course. Vladdy would be sick for us. I mean, yeah. Attaboy! See ya! Yankees need to get Murakami next season, but he's likely a Dodger. Honestly, if we can get Vlad, I'm okay with not getting Murakami. Jason Dominguez, Brody. No one could ever make me hate JaVale McGee. If Lindor goes crazy again, the Mets could be a problem. No. That if all works how it should,
One.
no team is beating the Dodgers.
One and
And
one.
I understand it's baseball. Things get a little weird. Things get a little crazy. I'm shitting on this guy now. Things get a little weird. Things get a little crazy. But if all things work out how they should, the Dodgers should win, no problem. They are by far the best team in baseball. Aussie Mariner with a follow. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Over on Twitch. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. See ya! I like how you actually talk to your chat. I try. This shit's moving. I'm trying. The Mets will not be a problem. That's the Dodgers, yeah. You're wrong, Air. The Dodgers losing to the NLCS and the Rockies in 7. Sure, big dog. Why not? RG with a follow on TikTok. Much appreciated. Welcome in. Shane, what's good, dude? Boys on the TikTok, if you are not following, we are trying to hit that 10K follow goal. I would greatly appreciate if you would do that for me. Also, if you are not following the Twitch, same username over on Twitch as it is on TikTok. I would appreciate it greatly if you would do that for me. Boys, we put up a 10 spot in the 7th inning. This guy's Xbox looks like it's out the window. My concept of doing good is not getting swept by the Dodgers. I mean, valid. Who do you think will be a player that will shock the world this season? Shock the world? I don't fucking know. Jason Dominguez, just because I'm biased. Should Edman be an everyday player? Tommy Edman? Yeah, I think so. They break my heart every year. I mean, that's just the Mariners. Oh, did he freeze me? That's crazy. Brother, we are in February! We are in February and we're getting frozen. What a fucking loser. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's so funny. No, he intentionally froze me. Oh, that's so good, dude. Oh, jeez, dude. Jason Dominguez is the next Juan Soto? I wouldn't go that far yet. It's crazy how bad the AL West has fallen off. That is true. That is very true. I think Cody Bellinger can go crazy. That I agree. I don't think he'll be like, MVP Cody, but I think he'll be better than what he has been in previous years. It's all right. We'll wait. We'll just talk to chat. We're doing good. If I'm in the Phillies front office and get rid of Johan Rojas, honestly, dude, that guy's a fucking idiot. If Atlanta don't beat the Dodgers, I don't see anyone else doing it. That's fair. Does Jason play both ways like the show? Do you mean switch hitting? If so, then yes. Today's the 23rd. Oh, this is crazy, dude. The biggest for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Welcome in. And Risk in Paris. Also with a follow. Boys, we are in a freeze-off. We are in a freeze-off. Someone got angry because I'm beating the shit out of him. I think this will be a challenging year for this. Challenging for this year. A lot of new players. That is true. I will say that. I like our outfield this year. I think Dominguez is going to have I think Dominguez needs to be a center fielder, though. He's not a left fielder. So we're signing Andrew Chafin. True. I think Tyler Fitzgerald has a breakout year for the Giants. Possibly. Opinion on Bo Bichette. Great contact hitter. God awful in the field. How bad you gotta be to freeze off if the game is dead. Yeah, honestly. I think Langford will be pretty solid. He's definitely pretty solid. I will later, Brody. I will. It's alright, we'll wait. I'll sit here for 2 fucking hours, bro. I don't care. Happily. And look, we have a beautiful screenshot of what the scoreboard looks like. Getting your dick kicked in by the fucking Yankees all-time team. It is the show 24. It is. What are your thoughts on 25? I mean, I'm liking what it's going on so far. I don't really want to put like a final opinion on it until the game actually comes out and I play it. Acuna for 40. Homers? Possibly. It all comes down to what his health is. If Kumar gets called. Has Kumar been playing well? Didn't he struggle early? Text the person you're playing? No, I don't do that. It's not worth it. The sets have kind of turned me away. Well, I will say Sets and Seasons is gone next year. They're back to the original power creep going into 25. So here we are. Yeah, they've already confirmed that. If his ACL doesn't turn into pulled pork by May, he could probably hit 40. Yeah, true. Dundee, yup. Loser. I hate having a full 90 team by the second week. I mean, yeah. See, my biggest thing with Sets and Seasons, like, you spend all that time to get a really, really good team, and then overnight you can't use it anymore, you know? Ambush hitting gonna be weird. I think it'll be fine. It'll probably suck for, like, 2 days, 3 days, and then you'll get it together and you'll be good with it. Ambush hitting? Yeah, it's a new thing. Sets and Seasons helped me get Babe Ruth because the market wasn't. I will say the market will actually like be better next year. I think. I'll never forget in 23 and you can legit almost. Oh, you get a full the 99s. Yeah. I can't wait for the World Baseball Classic to come back actually. Cause that's next year, right? 26. That does suck for him. Not gonna lie. Hopefully he stays healthy. Yeah. Oh, we were getting 99 Trout day 1 and 23. Couldn't use them and Chipper at the same time. Yeah, no, exactly. Wait, 99 Trout day 1 and 23? No, that wasn't a thing. Oh, wait, was it a thing? 20, that World Baseball Classic. That's right, my bad. I think it was Chipper. USA teams will be nasty. Hopefully teams let pitchers go. Yeah. I agree. I really hope, because I think the NHL does this. They allow their players to actually play in these tournaments and shit. I really want MLB to allow that. The dude's name for Japan who had 125 everything hitting? Oh, Murakami. Yeah, Murakami. His swing was so fast, too. Trout needs an injury. He needs an injury card. That's crazy. 125 everything, 1 durability. We need an Anthony Rendon part-timer card. No, do a part-timer series. You have like Stanton, you have Rendon, Trout, all the guys that are just like chronically injured. You make them juiced out of their mind, but they only work every like 4 games. That would actually they're like starters, but they're fucking position players. That would actually be kind of funny. Paul Skeens, Cy Young. I mean, I think there's a solid chance Paul Skeens wins Cy Young. I don't think that's unrealistic. Paul Skeens is great. He said, nah, I got a better idea. Can't wait to get back on the sticks and play the show. Go for it. Honestly, now's the time to start playing it again, because by the time you got probably 3 weeks or so until the new game comes out, now's the time to knock off that rust and get frozen by top 50 players that are playing in other people's accounts. No Obla Inglés card. The incognito fucking fan puncher. Get my screen frozen, exactly. Trout played poorly in the last World Baseball Classic. That is true. Roki might make a run at Cy Young because no one has really seen his stuff. I don't. He might. I think Roki will probably get Rookie of the Year. I haven't seen anything from him like MLB level, so I can't really make a determination for Cy Young. I mean, I think his numbers will be a little bit worse than what they were in Japan, at least. I think overall he'll be an above average pitcher, but I think Skeens right now is probably the favorite for Cy Young in the NL until we see a bit more from Roki. Roki lost his velo a lot as he got it back. I mean, I assume he's gonna get it back and as he works up. If you have any superpower, what superpower would you have? Teleportation. I'm an impatient motherfucker. He got surgery. He was throwing 102 before, yeah. As a rookie to see what he did, now going to his second, I'm a stand-up. I'll be honest with you, and this might be a little bit controversial. I think in the MLB, Yamamoto will be better than Roki Sasaki. Roki will still be good. Do not get me wrong. But I think Yamamoto has a better pitch mix. That'll make him an overall better pitcher than Roki. You know who's one guy from Japan that I really miss? Masahiro Tanaka. That man was so good for the Yankees in the playoffs. Fun times. Yamamoto's a good repertoire. Exactly. And it's like all of his pitches are good. It's not just like one or two. Yeah, Matsui was great too. Did Matsui ever get his number retired? I don't know if they ever did that or not. Can we do something while we wait on board? Sure. What do you want to do? Let's see. Well, I think I can't do anything on my Xbox. I could swap the PC though, see what's going on there. Yankees cook. Facts. All right, let's see what's going on here. He should have already seen Hideki was underrated as hell. Yeah, dude, Matsui was great. If you ever look at his career numbers, that man is solid as fuck. I don't know. I want to say they retired his number. I don't know if they did or didn't though. I'm not sure, Aussie. Honestly, I'm not sure. Do I have any farts in the chamber? Unfortunately, I do not at the moment, no. Unfortunately not. He was one of the clutchest hitters, exactly. If they say you're gonna eat one thing forever, what food would you eat? Pizza? Something Italian, probably. This shit's good as hell. Did Matsui win the World Series and MVP in 09? I think he did. Yeah, I think so. What would you say the worst movie franchise? Ooh. That's tough. Worst movie franchise. I mean, obviously you could say like the obvious ones, like fucking like Sharknado, like the ones that are like obviously bad. I'm gonna say something controversial. Marvel, but post Endgame. Pre-Endgame, great movies. Fun, action-packed, somewhat cookie-cutter movies, but different enough to, like, not call it out. After that, I don't know what the fuck they've been doing. Sharknado deserves an Oscar. Sure, dog. Play MLB The Show 20 and 24. 20 servers are down now, right? Marvel movies are borderline unwatchable. Oh, it's every movie's the exact fucking same. Infinity War Endgame, which is the best? Oh, shit. I'm gonna say Infinity War. Honestly. Especially since you kind of end on like that cliffhanger. I'm gonna say Infinity War. They were both good, but why is it still frozen? Because it is February 23rd, 2025, and a guy angry that is pissed and very angry that I'm kicking his ass, froze the game on me, and I can't unfreeze it unless I quit, which, that's funny. Nice game here. Yep, pretty much. Did he message you? No. I will say I don't think the best Marvel movie was Infinity War Endgame though. You can go to the Iron Man movies for that probably. What MLB Road to the Show was bad? I mean, what defines bad? Because my issue with Road to the Show, like none of them have been really like bad per se. They just kind of get repetitive after a little bit of playing. Is this a new MX Bikes track? I think it is. I think it is. Twitch is way better than TikTok. Damn, that's crazy. I mean, I agree, but an actor you wouldn't want to be. I almost said something really fucked up there. Can we consider Kanye an actor? Personal favorites. I never really found the hype in Civil War. I mean, it's a good movie. I just think there's better. What MLB video game you didn't like? 22-18. Those are the two big ones. 22 and 18. Is this the new Escape from Tarkov DLC? That's cute. You think they have DLCs. That's cute. You think they make changes. 21 was amazing. I actually disagree with you on that. I don't think 21 was that good of a game. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. Totally fun game. But I think MLB The Show 22 was so bad, it made 21 look like a perfect game. And it was not a perfect game. If you go back and play 21, that game sucks. It runs horribly. Hitting is all over the place. Off PCI home runs are constant. Like, disconnects happen 24/7. 15? I don't remember 15 too much, honestly. What's better, Incredibles or Wreck-It Ralph? Incredibles, 100%. 20 and 19 were good. Yes, those are arguably the best games that they've made. It takes too long to get to the MLB. I agree with you there, actually. With the new implementation of high school, it will take longer. I don't think it will, because it's only a couple games. You play a couple games of high school, a couple games of college, and then you get drafted. So I don't think it'll change that much, quite honestly. I like 20 and 17 because it holds memories from on PS4. That's valid. 20, I think 20, if COVID didn't happen, I think COVID would have been widely seen as the best game. Yeah, 20 is the best, exactly. I think that widely would have been considered the best game. I want to play like a whole senior year of college baseball and Road to the Show. See, yeah, that would be cool. I would say that. That is actually solid. They're not making you play the entire season. I mean, minor leagues you will be. From the looks of it, you're going to be doing like, it's like the state championship for high school. And then I want to say it's college baseball World Series for college. And then you go to the minor leagues and everything's like how it used to be. Do you think they should bring back MLB 2K? I don't think they should, and I don't think they will. If you don't want, you can just sim it. You can also decide not to go to college. You know, there are options, and there are ways to get drafted out of high school. Like you could choose to just go straight into the minor leagues or go to college. It's key games. It's basically key games. Yeah. I'm still on 23 trying to get good for 25. Granted, the last one I played was MVP 05. Goated fucking baseball game. MVP 05. EA Sports to bring back college baseball. That would be nice, actually. Can't you get drafted in any round? You can. Yep. Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, obviously, if you're getting drafted out of high school, you'll be at like a much lower round compared to getting drafted out of college. I honestly might boot up some Kingdom Come Deliverance. goated fucking game. Tell you what, I'm at a point in the game where I'm playing in like a little tournament type thing. Here, let me get that opened up real quick before we run straight into it. MLB classic song right here, 100%, dude. 100%. Dilly, what's good, man? Let me boot this game up real quick, boys. And then I'll swap screens. It sorted itself out. Did you get an Xbox? All right, TikTok side, you're gonna have to end, y'all, unfortunately. But I appreciate y'all coming through. We'll be live, not tomorrow, but probably Wednesday.